Team's headed to Florida for its annual spring trip, and a 1-1 out of the gate. What are you guys kind of looking to accomplish down there?
Well, I think this past weekend was really good for us. No matter how much we get indoor space and space on different fields up here, it was really good for us to be out on the field, get some of those early season jitters out of the way, cover them in practice, and then go down and get out on the fields in Florida in the beautiful sunshine.
You get a good start on Saturday and Sunday here against a couple good teams. What do you expect out of the schedule, you guys? A couple opponents you're playing.
Well, I think our expectations so far, we look at our schedule. We always play a pretty tough, competitive Florida schedule, and we don't necessarily circle opponents on that schedule. But what we're expecting is our pitchers to do what they did this past weekend, attack the zone, force hitters to swing and miss. We're expecting a little more offensively in terms of executing each pitch and being ready to hit, and defensively just expect the ball and know what to do with it when it comes to you, and hopefully we'll see the results at the end of the trip.
What are some things that you're looking to improve upon? I guess, of course, the hitting was a little bit of a slip up in the first two games. Are those some of the things you guys have been kind of focusing on?
Yeah, well, the first day was a little rough. The Farmingdale State was their 8th or 9th game of the year, but we started putting together a lot of good at-bats early on Sunday, and then 5th and 6th inning we started stringing them together a little more. Guys like Tim Lesore had 3 hits and a walk. Tyler Listing went out and had a pretty big RBI single. Shane Matthews hit a couple balls pretty well. Johnny Rio drove in a run, and obviously Chris Holomakov had a big 2-run single. And those are guys that Andrew Kalish. You look at the stats from last weekend, and you might not see a lot, but he had a lot of good at bats, and there's a lot of expectations going forwards from those guys, and we'll look to lean on them offensively as we go forward.
How was the Florida trip as far as day-to-day business different from the league? I know you play obviously a game every day, but what's that kind of like taxing-wise on the team? Do you end up using more field players?
Yeah, well, you'll see a lot of different combinations. We're really looking to hopefully have one lineup that we can go to with a good set amount of guys. But I think what's really important about the Florida trip is, these guys actually get a chance to go out and just play baseball. Every day they're out just playing the game that they love, and we're going to give guys opportunities early, hopefully in some big spots, and see what they're capable of doing, and give them experience to draw back on 15, 20 games down the road, hopefully in the Liver League tournament too.
And finally, Coach, pitching has been an issue somewhat in the last few years. As far as depth goes, what do you guys think you have as far as, I know you have a good young crop of guys. What do you guys think you have on the mound?
Well, this past weekend we got a lot of guys out there. We kind of know what to expect out of guys like Mike Campese and Jared Jensen, who had a really good year last year. Sean Conrad as a returner, but it was great to see Greg Echeverria come out in his first career appearance. Ash Rao really kept guys off balance. Reed Roberge, as a sophomore, was coming back that we're going to look to a lot. Adam Kalish just got done with swimming, so he'll be with us. We'll work him in as well. And those guys are really focusing on pounding the glove and really throwing a lot of strikes and keeping guys off balance and using their defense.